Not a lot of people are happy about the new Snow White movie, and it's not even coming out until next year. There are a lot of changes made as pointed out by the lead actors. Take a look at this clip.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows.
We have a young woman who's 15 seconds into her career saying, oh yeah, I just did it because I needed the money. It's like, listen, to be in this industry is not a right, it's a privilege. And the fact that you are in this blockbuster movie that's opening in hundreds of theaters, and there's a team of people, hair, makeup, wardrobe, to make sure you look great, to walk red carpets. There are people folding sweaters and working in the back of kitchens and doing all kinds of jobs that they don't like for money. You are working in your passion, my dear, and you are getting this opportunity, and I think she could have had more time.
Fans have been upset for months, and Disney has finally given in. Rachel Zegler is no longer in the picture. That's right, yes. Rumor has it that Disney has fired her as Snow White and replaced her with Jenna Ortega. But here's the really shocking news. Insiders are saying that a huge reshoot is currently going on, and it looks like the original Snow White storyline is making a stunning comeback after months of calls for Rachel Zegler to be fired from the part. While many people thought Rachel would do poorly at the box office, Disney took the brave choice to cancel it. It all started when it was said that some well-known figures, like the Seven Dwarfs, might be played by players of average size. Things got worse from there.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years when I was doing.
Concerns were made by fans that the reboot might not be true to the original because the dwarfs were an important part of the movie, and their absence would mean departing from the original plot. Fans were asking for the return of the dwarves. Rachel Zegler, who played Snow White, said some shocking things that have made fans very angry. She said in an interview that she didn't like the video and didn't like how Snow White and Prince Charming were presented. She also said that the new movie will be a female version of the old story and that she thinks Snow White will need more power in it. There were a lot of angry Disney fans over this because they didn't want a more politically correct version of the movie. They thought that if Disney wanted to make a feminist version of the movie,
they certainly are. Now listen, if Disney wants to make more woke films that tank at the box office, they are more than welcome to do that, but maybe think of an original idea. Maybe not destroy a classic from my childhood and put an actress in there that not only hates the plot and the storyline of the movie she's in, but also seemingly hates Snow White, the character herself.
They should write a new movie instead of messing with an old favorite in an interview that left people speechless. She claimed she was transforming Snow White into an independent woman who does not dream about love and refuses to let a prince define her. Wait, there's more, because she's dropped some big hints that Andrew Burnett, who was playing Prince Charming, might just be changing the script and he might be the villain in the remake. Hermione was met with mixed responses. Most Disney fans wanted the same plot for the remake, not some woke feminist ideas, because they thought it would ruin the classic. Things went from bad to worse when Rachel revealed in an interview with Variety that she only watched Snow White and admitted the name sounded scary. At that point, we were tired of her and wanted her out. A big outrage erupted. The uproar went far beyond the media. In an interview with Piers Morgan, ran then on how distasteful the suggested changes were. Said Sheni should keep the story the same and not change the movie that made her childhood fans sure Disney did not drop Rachel after all the comments when all she has done was bash the movie in every interview she has given, bringing a lot of bad PR for the movie. Disney could have picked another actor who would be ready to love the character and the movie if her initial comments were bad, well, bad, swell, or shocking. revealed that she believes that she should be compensated for wearing her dress, which she has dubbed a dress surcharge. Fans found the dress surcharge comment entitled, and lots of fans called for her to be dropped and cancel the dress surcharge comments made lots of Disney fans come for her, but in a bid to calm things down, she posted a throwback photo of herself dressed in princess costumes, including one of her dressed as Snow White. However, fans felt like her caption was way too rude for a Disney princess because she said extremely appreciative of the love I feel from those defending me online, but please don't tag me in the nonsensical discourse about my casting. I really truly do not want to see it, so I leave you with these pictures. I hope every child knows they can be a princess no matter what. When we thought we had heard the last of it. You all know how YouTuber Mike Zero said that Rachel's part in the movie may be short-lived because the big shots in Disney are considering whether or not to keep her for the sequel. Inside sources stated that Disney is playing it safe by waiting for the public's response before making changes to the cast. Well, it seems Disney may be done waiting because our sources at Disney HQ have revealed the Disney board has finally bowed to pressure and has dropped Rachel Zegler from the Snow White version. They made their choice after studying public perception of the movie, and they decided that they can't risk having Rachel in the movie and having a bad box office performance. Inside sources say that Jenna Ortega has replaced Rachel Zegler in playing Snow White, and in fact, reshoots are in progress. The source says that the real reason why the release date was pushed back was not because of the strike in Hollywood, but because Disney had started reshoots. I reshot the movie. It is the original Snow White story with no changes inside. Insiders reveal that Jenna Ortega sees Ortega as thankful for the role she was given because she knows how much of a big deal and privilege it is to play Snow White. She has been looking for the next big thing after the great success of Wednesday and has seen that this may be it, plus they're not new to Disney, as Disney played in the Disney comedy Stuck in the Middle. While not officially announced, they were dropping Zegler, racing her with Jenna Ortega to do that when the trailer for Snow White drops, however, got wind of the news, and news is what they had to say. If Jenna Ortega were to play Snow White in the new movie, I would go see it hands down, but the new woman who's playing Snow White is so disgusting and annoying I can't waste my money or time to go see it. It's not. Is it worth my time to look up her name? So good morning, Jenna? Or, Jenna Ortega is a better Snow White than Snow White. I'll save Zegler for Zegler's character part she'll be great, even greater. She seems to truly hate her for who she is inside, and Ortega should have been Snow White. Disney is doing the right thing by switching Rachel with Jenna. Let me know what you think in the comments. Check out this next movie.